Hello everyone and welcome to game number 3 between Strelok and Morrow in the Go for C2 Cup Finals. And here we have a match. The third map is going to be on xel'naga Caverns, and we have Strelok spawning as the red Terran at the 2 o'clock position and Morrow spawning as the blue Zerg at the 7 o'clock position. And by the way, if you haven't seen the previous games, spoilers are incoming. So the score is tied right now between Morrow and Strelok. So having seen 2 games over there, and just was surprising that Morrow could have taken such a commanding lead on Jungle Basin, because Jungle Basin is usually one of those maps where Zerg have difficulties maintaining, especially the mid game. So Morrow doing a very good job at that, and opening with a fast hatch in both games, losing the first game but winning the second. And let's see if he's going to go for a fast hatch on this map. I usually, this is not a map I really like to get a fast hatch on, because of the nature of the natural expansions and surroundings. It's just there's so many pathways to this. I mean, it's very vulnerable, and you can really get creamed and stuff. You're really vulnerable if you expand there early on. But seems like Strelok is going to commit to building a engineering bay over here to block this off in case Morrow decides to go for it. It's like, my god, you make me sick. So this engineering bay gonna delay Morrow's hatchery, but it seems like Morrow didn't even have any plans to get that early hatch, or maybe he did, but after he's seen this engineering bay, opted to go for this pool. He's still gonna drone, and most likely gonna have a queen up soon and some Zerglings. Actually, it's a very good idea to get some early Zerglings on this map, because there's all sorts of stuff that can happen, all sorts of bunker contains at your bottom ramp and all nightmares like that. You want to be able to fend against that. So just having a few Zerglings, like 4 or 6 Zerglings, is enough to make sure you don't fall prey to any sort of all in cheese or anything. So spawning pool is already done. Queen on the way for Morrow, and as we can see, 4 Zerglings. So he's getting a few Zerglings himself. Barracks is almost done for Strelok right now. Now, xel'naga Caverns is really one of the maps I enjoy playing the most. It's like xel'naga Caverns, Metalopolis. xel'naga Caverns is really, I like the display of the map. I like the way these gold expansions are placed towards the middle. I like the positioning of the xel'naga towers. I like the fact that it's dynamic, that there's like multiple pathways that you can choose to attack and stuff. It makes for creative gameplay and intense, exciting games. So even as a player, I like to play it, because I mean, it depends on your playstyle, but generally xel'naga Caverns is one of those maps where also the main is very small, so it's a pretty unique map, and it kind of favors creative gameplay, I'd say. And it also favors getting yourself a strong foothold, let's say, towards the middle of the map later on in the game after you get the goal, and securing this side. Also, it's very important to try and keep control of the xel'naga towers, as we can see Morrow doing right now. He has an overlord in the middle and 2 xel'naga towers being controlled, and he has vision all the way to his opponent's base. He has a Zergling over here as well, sees the factory, and looks like this is going to be a 1-1-1 build from Strelok. Has double gas. I wouldn't be surprised to see some Banshees coming out of that starport. So let's see if he is going to do that. Morrow couldn't scout this out and only knows about the existence of this factory, and he's going for a hatchery right now. It's almost done, and 2 spine crawlers being planted down here. Most likely going to move them down after the creep gets extended to his natural. Now this one lonely Helion here trying to take a peek at what's happening, sees the hatchery that's is coming up right now, and Zergling speed is almost done as well. Now, I like the fact that Morrow got a few spine crawlers, because as I said, lots of players like to attack early on this map, especially when they see Zerg, because it's kind of uncomfortable to protect this natural expansion. And that drone is going to go down. Helion makes it out of there, being all proud. He has actually 2 kills. I didn't see the first kill, but it might have been a Zergling. I think it was a Zergling at these xel'naga towers. Always good to move a Helion around like that, and as we can see, Strelok is doing this to make sure that Morrow doesn't have any forces over there to have permanent vision, and it seems like indeed a Banshee is going to come out. Cloak is also on the way, so let's see what damage this Banshee is going to be doing. Is it rallied somewhere? I believe it is going down here, and then going to make a swing for the natural. Already 2 queens up, but there is actually, if the lair is going to be out in time, this is very good timing for Morrow. He knows about time. He should have the lair up, and the Overlord is probably going to turn into an Overseer as soon as this Banshee cloaks, which it will do pretty soon after these queens start poking away at it. And a Spire also on the way for Morrow. Where's that Spire? Over here. Oh, that's interesting, and I'll talk about that a little bit. The Banshee does cloak. Let's see how many kills it does manage to get. 3 kills, 4 kills by now, and this Overseer Cocoon is almost done. And there we go. Does the Banshee, will it go down? No, it seems like it evades detection range from that Overseer and makes it away. Oh, it's coming back for another round of kills over here, and taking out another drone over there. So 8 kills for that Banshee. Now that's really good. This Banshee picking off the Zergling at the xel'naga tower. So great play from Strelok so far. Managed to get a lot of drone kills, not losing any units really. And whoa, Morrow is being very active, spreading this creep in all directions. Look at these creep tumors; they're going all over the place. So nice spreading of the creep over there by Morrow, and a Raven coming out for Strelok right now, and these spine crawlers being positioned in these places so that the natural is safe from any kind of Helion drop or something like that, and a spore crawler for Banshees just in case as well, and another spore crawler at his mineral line in base. Now Stim Pack is almost done for Strelok, and let's see if he's gonna decide to make a push soon. Although I don't think so, but I wonder what role of this Raven is going to be. Most likely, only thing I can see is like point defense drone against roaches or Mutalisk, but I don't know. It doesn't look like Morrow. Actually, Morrow is going for Mutas, but it seems like Morrow is a big fan of Zerglings. He doesn't really get roaches. He doesn't get Hydras. He didn't get him in any of the previous game, not even a Roach Warren. I didn't even see it go down. And by the way, about this placing of this Spire, yeah, really intelligent play over here, because first of all, it's being put here where like scans never hit, and also it was covered as it was building by these Overlords, and I'm not sure if that's on purpose, but it's pretty clever. No, one thing I don't know is if you scan something and there's like units covering it up, and then the scan wears off, then do you see the building after that? You should, but it looks like he's moving these Overlords away, and no point to keep them there anymore. I think the building does remain. So these Mutas are going for a harass over here. And the main trying to pick off these reactors. They're pretty weak, they go down pretty fast, but these Marines are coming over here to ward the Mutas away. And are the Mutas gonna go for the natural? Actually, there was like no turrets up yet. Morrow could have tried going for the mineral line, but he did not, and now there's turrets coming up all over the place. Is Elwyn, he's gonna try a flanking attack over here. This is nice. He is drawing the forces of Strelok away, and they're flying around with these Mutas while and he's going to move a lot of Zerglings in here into the SCV line, and there we go. Oh, this is a lot of SCVs going to be going down here. Look at the number of SCVs. Wow, losing like a lot of SCVs. That's like he lost like 10 SCVs over here. So that's a good investment over here with over there with those Zerglings. But it seems like Strelok is moving across with his Raven, picking off all these creep tumors, which is really nice. There we go. Point defense drone for the Mutas is down, but gotta be careful. There's a lot of stuff coming this way. A lot of drones being pulled off the line. How many drones is he going to lose? He's not going to lose that many for now, it seems. But these Banshees are doing so much damage. They have like one of the highest DPS in the game, if not the highest. I'm not sure. I don't think it's the highest, but it's really, really high. And looks like one of them is going to go down. No, it does not. The Banshees make it away, and the Overseer is chasing them along with the Mutalisk. And what are these Banshees going to do? Do they make it away? They're helping out over here with these Marines, but the Overseer is on its way. He's got to be careful or he's going to lose the Banshees. Oh, and the Banshees are going down. This is unfortunate. So, losing both Banshees over there. Strelok not being happy at all about that. And Where is that engineering bay? Oh, here it is. And getting +1 weapons and +1 armor for his infantry. And Morrow, I'm curious to see. Oh, adding another macro hatchery in his base. Again, I like this. He doesn't get the expansion yet. He just wants to be sure about his second. Obviously, this isn't even saturated yet. So, yeah, making more drones right now. And an armory on the way for Strelok. So probably gonna see some Thors out soon. But he doesn't have a. There we go. He's lifting this off. Gonna make a tech lab because he can't make Thors without a tech lab. So he's switching right now. He's switching the starport and the factory. Obviously he wants to get medevacs right now and Thors and siege tanks after that. He's actually going for siege tanks. Siege technology on the way as well. And we have centrifugal hooks coming up for Morrow, and I'm actually curious to see when Morrow is going to be taking his third expansion. He hasn't taken down the rocks at the gold or these rocks to go for this expansion over here. By the way, my computer crashed, so I had to pick off the replay. So here we go again. If I'm repeating myself, it's because my computer crashed, and yeah, I'm not still exactly in the same. This is not the same stream as before. So. Taking a look at the production tab, seems like the upgrades are commencing now. Level 2 and level 2 flyer damage and level 2 ground armor carapace for Morrow. And let's see what Strelok is gonna be doing this game. He's moving across with a pretty sizable force right now. Might attempt to push over here. Some banelings from Morrow being cocooned right now, so if Strelok will wander off to the creep, he will be much more vulnerable to those veilings as these centrifugal hooks are almost done. So let's see. This doesn't look like a very good idea to push right now. And what is he doing? Taking off some creep tumors. And this Raven is a little bit further up in front to detect some creep tumors, but it's kind of exposed, and we're gotta be careful. What? Oh, that you gotta be careful with that. But another drop going down here. Let's see what damage these Marines are gonna be able to do. Picking off some drones, and most likely this extractor gonna go down as well, as well as a spore crawler. And indeed, the extractor does go down. A lot of banelings and zerglings are flooding in here and taking down these Marines, and that's it for now. And